Hey, thanks for joining. Today's topic is for you parents out there: how to talk to your kids about finances. Kids take cues from their parents to learn about just about everything, including money. How parents handle money and view money can really shape their kids' behavior with money as well. We'll get into what are some good ways to talk to kids about money and finances in general. Joining me today as pet guest is Pom Pom from Florida. Thanks for joining me again, Pom Pom. Parents can talk to their kids about money at all ages. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau has some great guides which I'll summarize. You can find the link to the CFPB content in the description for this video. For ages 5 and below, the concepts are high level. For example, you can talk about saving money before you buy something, like saving coins in a piggy bank. You can talk about earning money to pay for things, spending, and the difference between needs and wants. For ages 6 to 12, you can go a little deeper. You can talk about earning money through an allowance, or by doing jobs for friends and family, saving income for things that you want, and choosing how to spend your money. You can also get into comparison shopping before buying something. Be constantly on the lookout for good times to bring these topics up with your kids. One great thing to do for this age group is to take out a utility bill. For example, your electricity bill. Talk about it with your child. Talk about how leaving lights on uses electricity. Challenge your kids to try to use less electricity, and review the next bill to see if their efforts helped reduce the family utility bill cost. For ages 13 to roughly 25, or young adult, you can talk about paychecks, where money is taken out for taxes and benefits like health care, retirement, etc. You can talk about what taxes are and what sort of things taxes pays for. You can talk about the concept of saving enough for rainy days, being prepared for the unexpected when you might need money to pay for something, planning ahead to pay for short-term and long-term goals. Talk about all the family household costs there are, about long-term saving like college costs and your and their retirement needs, paying off credit cards in full monthly in order to avoid interest and fees, pointing out that interest and fees make the item you bought even more expensive than it originally was when you bought it. This is also an important time to discuss the concept of insurance and protections against the unforeseen. Give examples of insurance protections you have as a family to paint that picture for them. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, or CFPB, goes in depth with all of these topics and provides some good guides for what you can say. As you can see here, I'm looking at some content related to insurance and protections. There are some good guidelines on what to talk about for each of these topics. Check it out. With our daughter, my wife and I wanted to instill good saving and giving habits early on. We had a coin jar where we would put spare change and any money that our daughter received for gifts, etc. On her birthday each year, we would count up the money and roll up the change. We would put 80% of the money into savings. She would get 10% to spend on herself, and the other 10% she would give to charity or buy something that our local soup kitchen needed, for example. Another thing we did was try to illustrate our monthly budget or spending. One night, I took out some poker chips and put them on the table and told her, "This is all the income Mom and Dad bring in each month. I'm going to show you where it all goes." And I began to take chips away for retirement and savings, then taxes, then for our house payment or mortgage, then for food, then for utilities like electric, gas, internet, etc., and so on. It was a great way to explain where money goes each month and the various things in life that cost money. Another step my wife and I took with our daughter was getting her a credit card. We opened a card in one of our names and added her as an authorized user on the account. Having your teen listed as an authorized user on your account helps to build up their own credit history. If you do this, you need to make sure that you set some guidelines on what is okay to use the card for, how your teen will pay for it, etc. So this is great to introduce when your teen has started working and has income that they want to spend, at least what they aren't saving, right? And on the topic of savings, once your teen has income from a job, you can consider opening a custodial Roth IRA to start saving for his or her retirement. See episode 18 for more info on the custodial Roth IRA. Someone's been watching my videos. Another thing you can do as a family is save for a family goal. It could be take us to a theme park or something. Make a goal as a family and track it. Have a money jar and keep track of how much is in it. Post something on your fridge or somewhere visible in your home where your family can see it and you're talking about it and seeing your family's progress towards that family goal. This will instill some savings habits and an understanding of saving for a goal. I think one of the most important things you can teach your kids is saving. Building that habit early for them can make a huge impact on their own financial life. And the most important thing you can do as a parent to influence your child's views on money, simply talk to them about money topics. Include them in money discussions early and often. Make these discussions light and comfortable and natural. Go deeper into these topics as your kids get older. Thanks for joining me again, Pom Pom. And thank you for watching. I hope you learned something that you can take action on today. Talk to your kids about money. If you like the content, please hit the red subscribe button and the thumbs up like button. If you know someone who could benefit from the content, please share. Take care.